So welcome once again on Scientific Family. Today we're gonna to focus with biology, especially national exam. So thank you for your contribution, for share, comment, and like for your colleague. So let us start with collection of national exam of biology O level 2024 and 2025. So let us start. Uh, that is questionnaire about biology. Uh, so if you have any suggestion, please write in the comments for any national exam you want, for any advice. So you can write in a comment. Uh, that is the scientific family. Family means composed with many people. That's the reason why, or the idea for that name. So let us start. Uh, okay. Good. Okay. Uh, Please, before you start national exam, you must start by lead instruction in order to know whether you choose the question you attempt first as candidate. You start with your name and index number. Then you read the instruction to the candidates. This paper consists of three sections: section A, section B, and section C. In section A, you attempt all question for 55 marks. It is too much. And in section B, you choose only three questions. But section C, it is contain one question. You must be answer compulsorily. You must use either blue or black pen. Then the pen does not allow it. Then for all multiple choice question, circle a letter correspond to the correct answer. Remember, after this exam, I will release the marking guide of that exam. Please make subscribe, make share, comment, because there are many teachers that can help you in different subjects. That is, let us start with section A, attempt all question. For section A, for all multiple choice question, circle a letter corresponding to the correct answer. Question 1. Why flowering plants importance to the environment? They provide oxygen. They prevent erosion. They help in the production of food, oxygen. They absorb carbon dioxide only. So, what about the correct answer? The correct answer is letter C. They help in production of food and oxygen. Means the correct answer for that question is C. Question number 2. Which of the following is the primary characteristic that distinguish the phylum of Arthropoda from other Animalia phylum? Radiosymmetry, exoskeleton made of chitin, presence of a backbone, bilateral symmetry, The correct answer is exoskeleton made of chitin is B. Question number 3. The total magnification of microscope is calculated by multiply magnification of occurrence by the magnification of object length. In the occurrence magnify 10 times and the object length magnify 40 times. What is the total magnification? When you calculate total magnification, you take 10 multiply with 40. Means the correct answer, when you take 10 times 40, you get 4. No. You get 4,000. No. You get 40. No. The correct answer also is C. You get 400. Which of the following is organelle is responsible for protein synthesis in both plant and animal cell? When you say protein synthesis, in your advanced, we deal with what you call transition. We have 3 stages: initiation, elongation, and termination. So for that question, where it take place with Golgi apparatus? No. Endoplasmic reticulum? No. Lysosome? No. Correct answer is letter C. It take place in what you call ribosome. Question number 5, it is matching. Match the nutrient of column A with its primary function in column B. Carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamin, and minerals. Let me start with A. Carbohydrate. The main function of carbohydrate is to provide energy for the body. Means letter I is corresponding with letter B. Double I. Protein. Support immunity function and the cell repair. Yes, because function of protein to support immunity function and the cell repair. Means double I is corresponding with B. For triple I, fat. Fat. The function of fat is a D. Provide energy, help in absorption of fat soluble vitamin. You can even check for here, even you have a fat. That is key. Also, we have vitamin. The function of vitamin is E, letter E. Facilitate various biological molecules in the body. The last one is minerals. Minerals corresponding with C. Aid in formation of bone, teeth, and the blood. Yes, let us continue with question number 6. For question number 6, state whether each of the following statement is true or false. Yes. In passive transport, molecular move from area of low concentration to the area of high concentration. So when you say passive, you consider with osmosis or diffusion. When you say osmosis, it is the movement of water from the region of high concentration to the region of low concentration. And even diffusion is the movement of particle from the region of high concentration to the region of low concentration. So for here we have from low. Means when you say from low, it is what you call active transport. Means for A is false. Okay. For B, osmosis is types of facilitative diffusion that require carrier protein. No, because osmosis does not, they can't have any kind of types. Means for also it is false. C, active transport move molecule against the concentration gradient using energy, where passive transport move molecule down the concentration gradient without using energy. For here it is true because active transport it require energy. Let us mean for here it is false, then last one is true. Question number 7. Circle the letter corresponding to the best answer. Which of the following statement is best to describe the role of enzyme in biological reaction? A. Enzymes are consumed in chemical reaction, cannot be reused. B. Enzyme act catalyst, speed up the rate of chemical reaction without being consumed. C. Enzyme change the direction of chemical reaction. Enzyme increase the energy required for reaction to occur. The correct answer for that question is B. Enzyme act as catalyst, then speed up the rate of biological chemical reaction without being consumed because enzyme does not change a reaction. Question number 8. Also it is matching. Match each condition in column A and D with its effect on the rate of photosynthesis, column B. We have condition and also have the effect on the rate of photosynthesis. When you say photosynthesis, that's the process by which green plant make their own food. So the some condition of photosynthesis is light, carbon dioxide, temperature, yes, and even water. So we have condition or factor and you have the effect. Then you make a match. Let us continue. We have light intensity. When you say light intensity increase, also photosynthesis increase. When light intensity decrease, also then photosynthesis decrease. Means the I is corresponding with age because increased light intensity also increase the rate of photosynthesis until the saturated point is reached. Double I, increase carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide increased rated with C. Increase the rate of photosynthesis up to the limit. When you say carbon dioxide increase, also the photosynthesis increase up to the limit. Triple I, increase temperature. When the temperature increase also, they can be decrease the rate if to extremity or extreme. Means for optimum temperature, the rate of photosynthesis decrease. So with IVD, decrease light intensity corresponding means decrease the rate of photosynthesis. For V, reduce the water variable corresponding with E, reduce the rate of photosynthesis significant. So it means that I is corresponding with A. Then double I is corresponding with C. For triple I is corresponding with B. With IV is corresponding with D. For V, it's corresponding with last E. That is, let us continue with question number 9. Match each structure in the column A with transport system column B. For here we have xylem, phloem, root hair, stomata, and leaf. Xylem, let me start with I. Transport water and mineral salt from root to other part of the plant. Yes, means for here I is corresponding with B. No, I is corresponding with A. Phloem, transporting organic food like sugar from leaf to other part. Yes, means double I corresponding with B. Triple I, root hair, absorb water and mineral salt from the soil. Yes, also it is correct. IV, stomata, facilitate gas exchange for photosynthesis. Perform photosynthesis to produce food to the plant. Yes, means for your IV is corresponding with D and V is corresponding with E. For that there is no kind of matching. I corresponding with A, double I corresponding with B, triple I corresponding with C, IV corresponding with D, V corresponding with E. Because the function of stomata it is gas exchange. Yes, so that is 5 marks for free. Let us continue with question number 10. Question number 10 is true and false. In osmosis, to learn the diffusion, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2 result in the no in meiosis 2 round division. In meiosis 1 and meiosis 2 result in the production of 4 genetically diverse haploid cells. Is it true or false? It is true because they produce 4 daughter haploid cells. For B, mitosis is responsible for produce genetically identical cell, where meiosis produce cell with half chromosome number of original cell. Also for B, it is true. For C, in meiosis, crossing over occur during metaphase 1, lead to genetical recombination. Also for here, it is a false. The phase is correct, but the genetic recombination is not correct. Let us follow question number 11. Match each characteristic of heterotrophic nutrition in column A with its correct description in column B. When you say heterotrophic, it is organism that cannot able to make their own food. So for here we're gonna to deal with digestive system. For here we have ingestion, digestion, absorption, ingestion. For ingestion, is the process of breaking down the food into simple molecules? No. Is the process of absorbing nutrient into the bloodstream? No. The intake of food into the organism and body? Yes. Means for I, it's corresponding with C. Double I, digestion, it is corresponding with A. The process of breaking down the food into simple molecule. For triple I, absorption, it is corresponding with B. Then ingestion, IV, it is corresponding with D. The remove of undigested food from the body. If you have any question, please ask in the comment. And even take small notebook, then you make summary. For any suggestion, any question, put in the summary. And please share with your colleague. What is the primary function of human circulatory system? That is multiple choice question. To calculate air through the body, to transport nutrient, oxygen, and waste product, to transport hormone and enzyme, to protect the body from pathogen. For here, the correct answer is B, to transport nutrient, oxygen, and waste product. Okay. Question number 13. In the absence of oxygen, what process does the body rely on produce energy during intensity exercise? In the absence means that is anaerobic respiration. A. Aerobic respiration, no. B. Lactic acid fermentation. The correct answer is B. Lactic acid fermentation. Good. Question number 14. Which of the following is example of the following of how the skin helps to maintain body temperature during excessive heat? Vasodilatation and sweat. Yes, that is A. Vasodilatation of the heat. For vasodilatation, that is thermalization. The skin pore open. Metabolic reaction decrease. Release of sweat. Etc. But for vasoconstriction, it occurs for cold environment when it is cold. Question number, means correct answer for here, it is A. For question number 15, in the human eyes, which part is primarily responsible for detecting light and convert it into nerve impulse? It is A, retina. Question number 16, it is matching. Reproductive organ A and the functioning B. We have testes, ovary, uterus, fallopian tube or oviduct. Testes, it corresponding will be production of sperm. Ovary, it is corresponding with A, production of egg. Uterus, it is the seat where the embryo develop, while fallopian tube or oviduct corresponding with C. If you have any suggestion, please write in the comment. Question number 17. Which of the following best describe a virus? Microorganism that can reproduce independently. Non-living particle that can need the host to replicate. Yes, the correct answer also for here, it is a B. That is non-living particle that can need the host cell to replicate. For virus, sometimes is living, other time is non-living. Question number 18. State whether each of the following statement is true or false. Using the condom correctly during sexual intercourse can reduce the risk of contracting HIV and the other sexual transmitted disease. For here it is true. B. HIV can be transmitted through causal contact such as shaking hand or hanging. False. Limit the number of sexual partners can reduce the risk of contracting sexually transmitted disease or HIV. True. Taking previously exposed propofol can help to reduce the risk of acquiring HIV at a high risk individual. No, that is false. Sharing needles for drug use in a common way that HIV can be transmitted. True. Family who regularly attend common health education program is more likely to neglect health habit, favor traditional practice, be more awareness the risk prevention measures, avoid health care professional due to distrust, ignore health care physical exercise, be more awareness of health risk and prevent measures. Correct answer is B. When you decide whether to have a sexual relation, which of the following should do young adults consider to make any informed responsible for decision? The level of sexual experience each partner has, the variable of birth control method, the long-term emotional and physical consequences of relation, whether relation is romantic or based for poor on physical attraction.